limit and what sell stop limits are. If you recall, in my previous video I did a topic on what buy limit and what stop limit are. Basically, buy limit is you have your price, you want to buy at a price lower than your current market price. Now your current market price is this, right? So you are expecting the price to come down to this point, to your buy limit, right? And you are expecting it to go up. Okay, so that is basically what buy limit is. You set your stop losses below the buy limit and you take profit above the buy limit. Now, for those of you that are conversant with the MT5, they introduced a new icon which I just used, which is this. Okay, this icon now automatically shows you graphically where your buy limit lines or your stop limit lines or your limit lines basically are going to be on the charts. Formerly, we didn't have this feature. What we basically did was to go to our market execution, to our trade execution rather. All right, and you go there and you go to your pending orders, and this is where you'll be able to select whatever kind of order you want to place. But they've done an upgrade last year and they have provided us with this icon, right? So all you have to do is tap on that icon and you see your lines indicating where your orders are going to be placed. Now the good thing about this feature is you can move. Currently we have a buy limit because the price, we want to buy at a price lower than the current price. But if we should move this line now, notice what will happen. Notice what will happen. You see, it has turned to sell limits. Basically, what sell stop or buy stop are, they are triggers. I consider them as triggers, right, to your buy limit and your sell limit. Now let me take that again. Basically, in forex we have buy limit and sell limit. This is where most of you get confused, so listen. We have buy limit and sell limit. Now what sell stop limits or buy stop limits are, they are not different per se. You are still going to place a buy limit or a stop limit, but now you are introducing a trigger or a condition to the market. What that basically means is this particular kind of order, we use them. Okay, let's use the trending markets. We use them mostly for trending markets. Personally, I use them for trending markets because, like I've discussed earlier, in the buy limit and sell limit, it's mostly when the market is trending. Okay, because I mean, when the market is oscillating, right? There is no clear trend. So like currently on this Bitcoin chart that you can see here, you can see that the market is actually not trending. It's just coming down, going up, coming down, going up, right? So buy limit orders are very, very useful here because all you have to do is put your prices either below the price or you put them above the price. Now, what happens when your market is trending? Like you can see on the chart below, where you can see that the USD is actually trending upward, right? How do you do this? Because obviously you just can't use your buy limits the way we explained earlier here. So what you now do is you will now set it as a buy stop limit. For instance, if you want to set a buy limit on a trending market, you use buy stop limit. What buy stop limit mean is, let me show you now. Consider this market, the trending markets here. You can see the price is going up, right? It comes down, goes up, it comes down, it goes up. Now, you want to buy at this point here, right? You want to buy at this point. Okay. What you do is you can't use a buy limit and place it here because before you place that buy limit at that point, you have to be in the market when the price has reached this point, right? Because buy limit, you're buying at a price below the current market price. So your price have to be at this point that I just marked before you can now set your um your buy limit at this point. All right, but for you to avoid staying glued to your screen all day and waiting for that to happen, you now use your buy stop limit. I hope I'm not confusing you because this is very tricky. Now, what that basically mean is you already know that your market is trending up. Now you say at this point here, if price should get to this point, because the market is trending, you are expecting it to experience a reversal, right? To experience a reversal downwards. To experience a reversal downward to this point because of your trend line. Okay. So now this is where your your buy limit or your buy stop limit is your buy limit is going to be placed. Do you understand? So now what you're going to do is your yellow line above is going to be the trigger. It's going to be the buy stop limit price. Do you get? So what you now do is let's bring the um let's use this. Okay. Now oh let's mark this. Okay, so let's put our arrow here. So the reason why you can see that the line here is not changing to your buy stop limits here is because the graph I'm currently using is an old, like it has already happened. I'm using this trending setup here to explain this video. If the price was below this current place where this line is, where I'm trying to set this order here, if the price was below this point, the buy stop line would have changed to buy stop limit, right? But currently, because the market is closed, I'm doing this video on a Sunday and the price has already gone far from this, right? It's above it currently, so it's not going to change the color. So let me still use it because it's a trendy market that I'll have to use to explain this concept of buy stop limit, right? So let's say you place your buy stop limits here. Now what that means is I want you to pay attention to the price on these lines that are moving. Now let's say at 147.78 you set your buy stop limit at that price, right? Then your buy limit now is going to be here. Your buy limit now is going to be 147.58 because when you go to set your order, you have the price before you now have either the buy limit or the stop limit. I'll take that again. We have a trending market, right? You are expecting the price to get to this point because of your trend lines, okay? But you are still expecting it to reverse. You are still expecting it to reverse down to this level before it continues going up. So your buy limit is going to be here. All right. But you just can't set your buy limit because you have to wait for this price to get to the area marked in purple. All right. Because it's a strategy. That price has to move to your region in purple before it now reverses down before it continues up. So what you need to use here is buy stop limit. Buy stop limit activates a buy limit at a price lower. Okay. I know most of you will not understand this video because it's always tricky, right? But you can ask your questions in the comment section. I can make a different video for you guys if you are not too clear. Now let's go back to having our lines. All right. Let's go back to having our lines. Now you have your, let me even leave it as buy limit. You have your buy stop limit at 147.78, but the buy limit price is at 147.57. So now let's go to where we are going to set it to buy stop limit. Now you can see this is the price. This price, your order is not going to be executed. You will not start losing money or making money at this price once the price gets to it. Once the price gets to this point, you are now going to activate this order. Sorry, I should use a different color. Okay, you are going to activate this stop limit order. All right. So the buy stop limit price itself is not going to be, you are not going to be losing money or making money when that price is hit. When that price is hit, this particular price here is going to be activated. This is where you can either start losing money or making money. This is your buy limit. So in the buy stop limit order, this is the price you really want to execute your trade. The price above it, is just a trigger. It's just a trigger. When it gets to this point, activates my buy limit. All right. So basically, that's what um buy limit is, and also what your sell stop limit is. So if I were you as a beginner, use buy stop limits when you are trading a trending market based on your strategy, because it always work in a trending market. But for a market that is oscillating, going up and down, you can just go straight forward and use your buy limit or stop limit, because it's clear that the price is either going to be here and come down, which is sell limit, or it's going to come down here, which is buy limit, and then go up. But for a trending market, you want your price to get to this point and then come down, then you buy at this point, right? That's just the difference. It's in your strategy that you now either use buy limit or buy stop limit, or sell limit or sell stop limit. But basically, there are only two kinds of orders: buy limit or sell limit. Sell stop limit, buy stop limit are triggers. All right. Okay, you can ask your questions in the comment sections. Some had already made a request for me to do a video on position sizing also. So I'm going to get that out to you guys. Sorry, my videos have not been consistent. I'm also employed, like I always say. I trade forex on the side, and I'm also employed. And I will recommend it for every forex beginner. Be employed. Don't risk the money you cannot afford. All right. Take care. See you in my next video. Bye bye.